Hello, this is Meg Benedicte, and I'm excited to share with you our upcoming Global Shift broadcast on 11/11/11. I will be co-hosting 2 broadcast events with Brian Yeates from Australia in the Southern Hemisphere and from America in the Northern Hemisphere. We will be anchoring the universal codes of unity consciousness and source light into both hemispheres to balance all polarity as we emerge into the 5th dimensional new earth. Brian and I have the same soul signature being expressed through the masculine and feminine. We hold the frequency of twin flame union present in the energetic activation of divine love on the planet. Brian lives in Byron Bay, Australia, and holds the divine masculine during the event in union with the yin energy of Australia. And I live in Los Angeles and hold the divine feminine during the event in union with the yang energy of America.
We're still preparing for this amazing event coming up on 11/11/11. The first waivers are getting activated on 11/11/11. This is the first real infusion of the photon particle wave that's arriving from our galactic center. It looks like the second wave is coming on 12/12/2011, and so that would be possibly where many people are going to be picking up speed if they're not in the first wave. So what we see is humanity and Gaia, they're ascending to the 5th dimension, and the new Earth exists in the 5th dimension. And so you're thinking, well, how in the world do I get to the new Earth? How do I get to the 5th dimension? Portal to the new Earth is through the still point of balance, doing the vortex work, where you really start to hone in and clear out anywhere that you have polarity running in your system so that you can actually get to a neutral state. We've been living in a pretty locked down, polarized Earth realm, and we need to get clear of that first inside our own energy body, and then inside our physical body, inside our mind, inside our heart. So there's several areas you got to go in and clean the polarity out. The work that we're doing to activate the heart template inside, really returning the twin flame union and the divine trinity back into our hearts, because this is what's going to run the light in our system, is to be able to have that. So when I talk about the Trinity, for those who are new to this work, it's the combination or the union of the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and then the divine source. It looks like a pink flame on the left for the feminine, a blue flame on the right for the masculine, and then the center flame is the gold flame that is uniting them into a trinity. And when we can start to get that into our hearts and then really start to embody it in our biocircuitry, this is where we're able to ignite the upward resurrection spiral in the chakra pillar. That's what's going to incredibly accelerate your human evolution, is when you can get the upward spiral continually moving up your chakra pillar and really getting the threefold flame or the Trinity alive in your chakras. This is where you start to come in what we call sacred union. We're using the vortex momentum of our galactic core, and we're using it around the outer boundary of our aura. In a sense, we're wrapping it around our unified field and using the momentum of that whirlpool of light to accelerate, creating union inside the 4 levels of our human energy fields. This is the physical, the mental, the emotional, and the spiritual. So we're using it in that way to create not only internal integration and union, but also to start to clear out the polarized energies. We're overhauling our bioenergetics to become a vessel for the soul to come in and live inside our core and merge with the human essence, the human spirit, in a way working our way up. So we're gotten into the 4th dimensional chakra at the heart and going through this process of healing it so that we can get the heart template to receive the divine trinity energy into the heart and start to feed us and nourish us and replenish us. Pure divine love. It will uplift you. It will transform you. You won't feel like there's any emptiness inside. There's no more lack inside. You're just going to feel whole again. And when we can get that threefold flame really integrating into the biocircuitry, this is the neural network of channels that run the light through our biology. It's needing to really fully embody the divine feminine on the left and the divine masculine on the right, and then that gold flame of source light running up the core center and uniting them as our operating system. We actually are accelerating ourselves to become divine galactic humans after 11:11, as the photon particle belt comes in, seeing incredible solar flares, there's so much hitting into our atmosphere right now that's altering the gravitational fields, and this starts to open up and unlock and also introduce in the crystalline fibers of light to start to rebirth the double helix and start to form 12-strand DNA. Then we actually start to live with more and more soul union in that still point of balance, and this is when we actually start to ascend into fifth dimension.
We're pleased to be able to offer these 2 broadcasts free of charge. First one will be from Australia on 11/11/11 at 1 p.m. The second will be from America on 11/11/11 at 6 p.m. Pacific time.